La 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Today I'm going to be showing you the very best lighters and different styles. And so I need to first explain my history with lighters. It goes back a very long, dark way. When I was young, when I was still a teenager. In fact, not when I was a teenager, when I was a kid. And it goes right back to me and my very best friend named Ben. Now, Ben wasn't just any normal kid. He wasn't one of those kids who put on their shoes and run with their boots to school and play hopscotch. No. Ben was one who loved fire. In fact, Ben himself was fire. And every day we would see each other at school, at the community center on the weekends, and our parents were some of the best friends ever. And so one day, I remember it like yesterday, it was Saturday afternoon. And we had all come back, it was a family get together over the weekend, having a festive lunch. And what happened? Ben managed to find a box of matches. Now you can just imagine a 6-7-year-old kid, Ben with me. And we got up to no good. Next thing Ben said, let's go light a fire. And I said, yo Ben, that's a great idea. And next thing, Ben and I found ourselves in the end corner of the garden in a little ditch where the drain was. Taking our matches and taking a small few pieces of paper, scrunching it up together and lighting it. Not that I'm going to light it here because that is a safety hazard. Lovely smoke. And Ben and I were getting the fire going. He said, man, go get some sticks. I went to get some sticks, I put it on fire. He said, come on, let's get some more paper. We went back to get more paper and then boom, his dad said, what are you doing? Ben said, nothing. He said, what are you doing? I can smell smoke. Ben said, no, we're not doing anything. He said, I can smell smoke. He went da 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 da. Hey, you, Ben, fire, take it away. Something like that. And Ben and I had to put an end to our fire story. We had to stop playing with flames because his father told us that flames are dangerous. And so I want to counter that narrative and tell you 3 ways where I've used a flame and it has been conducive, great word for the day, conducive, to better relationships with friends, to enjoyment and warmth, and to having a better life. And let me illustrate the 3 examples right now. The very first time when a flame wasn't something dangerous as Ben's dad was telling us, but was something that helped us. And I can remember it like yesterday. It was a rainy day, cold, miserable, clouds all over. And my dad said, come, we're going to cook meat. I said, okay, that's a good idea. He said, but we're not going to do it the normal way. We're not going to put it in the oven. We're not going to put it on a pan and turn up the electricity. He said, no. This time, we are going to cook meat, my friend, on an outdoor grill. And I thought, yo, Dad, that's really something special. I mean, look today, it's raining, it's cold. How are you going to start a fire? He said, come, boy, come. I'm going to show you how to start a fire. And he taught me. What he did was, he took half a fire lighter, a tiny piece of fire lighter, and put it there. Then he took his flame, and he put the flame under the fire lighter. From there, he put a little bit of paper, few things of kindling, and just like that, my dad got a fire going. And so this is the first time that I learned that fire isn't something bad. Fire is a test of your own perseverance and your own will. That you can, despite all odds, despite the fact that there are clouds, despite the fact that it's cold, despite the fact that you're feeling tired, make a fire outdoors. And in the end, we managed to cook our meat and we enjoyed. First story about fire. It helped my dad and I foster a relationship. Step number 2, or lesson number 2 about fire. Once we were in the Drakensberg Mountains. Now, if you're not familiar with South Africa, the Drakensberg Mountains are on the way to the coastline. And they are sometimes in winter also freezing cold. And I remember once I met 2 kids there. The one kid's name was Carl, and the other kid's name was Adam. And Carl and Adam, with myself, said, let's do a challenge. It was raining as well, funnily enough. And so Carl and Adam said to me, come on man, we're going to jump in that puddle. See there, it's got hail, it's freezing with rain. We're going to jump in the puddle. This is a true story. The first one, yes, we made a fire in the rain, but this is a true story. I'm telling you a life story here. And so Carl and Adam with me ran outside the hotel. We ran into the puddle. We rolled around. Next thing, we're so freezing. I said, come on guys, let's jump in the pool. Maybe it's going to be hot. We ran from that little puddle with icicles all over us, with hail shoved inside of our swimming costumes. And we ran to the pool and we got in and it was so warm. And it was amazing, the relaxation. And so we got out the pool, Carl, Adam and myself, and we went to the bar called Abel's Bar in Champagne Castle in the Drakensberg. Beautiful place if you're in South Africa. And what happened, we met a guy named Sipi Sizwe. And Sipi Sizwe was the man to make the fire burn. Just like my father, against all odds, he made the fire burn. And that helped Carl, Adam and myself to share a cold drink, to have a nice hot chocolate, and to become better friends. The first story was about determination. The second story is about how all of us became better friends because of the fire. And the third story is about fire, and it's about smoking cigars. Because what would a businessman in a suit be without a cigar? And this is a good one for you. When I was younger, I thought that cigars were the be-all and end-all. The ultimate of being a businessman and being wealthy. And so I ended up buying a few. In fact, I will show you, because I believe that you are a real fan. Real proof that I've smoked. This is called a Schimmelpinnik. This is called a Kamako. This is called the factory smoke. And here's my butane lighter fluid for my lighter, which explains why I've got the lighters. In fact, I even smoked something called Moods Panatel. And I'm not encouraging smoking in any way. But I remember that whenever I had a challenge in my life and I overcame it, be my business closing down and getting it up again, be it me breaking myself in and getting a new one, be it me riding my bike and making second-hand sales, whatever it was, I had a cigar to celebrate the occasion. And on one particular time, I lost my business. I lost something that was so dear to me, working out the profit of the products, working out all the products I can sell, buying stock, going to the suppliers, all of it was lost. And so I managed to find a business partner within this country, and we made a business, and we got our business back on the online marketplace. We got it back and we recovered it. And I remember that very day I walked into the cigar shop and I said, please may I have one of your finest cigars? And I went into the cigar humidor and he said, here's this one, here's this one, here's this. I said, I want that one. That particular one. And I enjoyed that cigar. And yes, people say it causes cancer and it's unhealthy, and that's exactly why I've got pimples. Fair, I understand. I don't smoke anymore. But the point is that it was this fire, this very lighter, to light one of the cigars I showed you, and this very lighter to light one of the other ones. And these lighters enable me to elevate an already spectacular moment. I don't just smoke because all I've ever done in my life is done a coloring book. I smoke because I had overcome one of the greatest challenges in my life. And that is why I am the man who I am today. For example, this cell phone of mine, I didn't break it, but the camera is broken. And so I'm unable to record videos on it. And it doesn't even switch on now. And so I had to get a solution. And so this, me getting a new phone, is something to celebrate. It's something that I can celebrate and say, against all odds, my cell phone broke, I didn't have internet, I didn't have the tools, I didn't have money, I didn't have anything. I managed to make it work. I found a way and I pulled it off. I did second-hand sales, I got some money. Used that to buy stock, that stock went online and it sold. And so I bought myself a new phone and I got in contact with a friend and I got a job and now I'm earning money and everything's good. Because sometimes all you need is a little bit of fire. And I want you to think of yourself as a candle, because I'm a candle, and somebody else, and I don't know who it is, my friends, my family, my father, my grandparents, the lineage from Eastern Russia, and everything that goes into that was like them taking their flame, their massive bonfire, and putting that bonfire onto my candle. And so today I want to give you, as a candle, a bit of light. Because flames aren't bad. Like Ben's dad said, stop the fire. Flames can be used to build relationships. Flames can be used to celebrate moments. And flames can be used to succeed against all odds. When everybody says that you won't do it, when everybody says it's cold and it's raining and it's cloudy and nothing's gonna work, all you need, my friend, from me to you, is a bit, ow, I'm burning my finger, of fire.